morning, Leiden, and welcome to our penultimate episode of WLTV for this school year.
Yeah, that's right. The school year is coming to an end, and as we're closing on these final weeks, there's several things our senior need to keep in mind.
This year, we have seen lots of annual traditions postponed or even canceled. However, one event Leiden is hosting this year is the senior send-off on Friday, May 14th.
We're happy to host Miss O'Connor in our studio to answer some questions about this event.
Thanks for stopping by, Miss O'Connor.
Thanks for having me.
I guess our first question is, what is this event and how did you come up with this?
So the senior send-off on May 14th, as you said, we realized that the traditional prom just wasn't going to be able to happen with kind of the COVID restrictions, traditional brunch, all those kind of end-of-year senior things, but we didn't want to have to send off, the senior class of 2021 without celebrating them. So when we can be outdoors, it can be there's a lot less restrictions and kind of have a little more freedom. So that's kind of how we came to this idea of this senior send-off evening under the stars on the football field.
Okay. Process of buying a ticket and what's included in the cost.
Yeah, so the event, again, on May 14th from 6 to 9, we are selling tickets currently until May 6th. May 6th is the last day you can buy tickets, and you buy the tickets through My School Bucks. So it's an online account where you put money in for buying your food in the cafeteria and whatnot. So all seniors received an email with instructions on how to set up a My School Bucks account if they don't already have one. You just follow those instructions from that email, and you can go in and buy the ticket, and the ticket cost is $10. And what comes with that is there will be two food trucks, so you'll get dinner and dessert. As well as there will be a DJ there, and you'll also get a Leiden blanket as a favor for the evening.
I've been hoping for a chance to wear my Vineyard Vine polo and SpongeBob tie. Is this the occasion for it?
You can wear whatever you like. We surveyed the senior class, and the majority of people said they would prefer a casual evening. So we are saying it's kind of a casual evening out on the football field, but we will not stop you if you want to dress in your SpongeBob tie. I will take a picture with you there.
Well, thank you for taking the time to clarify all those questions, and we hope to see all seniors there.
Another event taking place here before our senior send-off is Teatro's Leiden production of Blood Wedding.
With more information about this event, Sebastian and Elijah shows how the play is coming together.
My name is Elijah, and I'm here with
Rodolfo.
And my first question for you is, what were some complications you had to overcome this year with COVID and everything else coming on?
I feel like with COVID, everyone was a little unmotivated to come back to school and just to participate in after-school activities.
My second question for you is, how do you feel about being outside rather than the auditorium?
Well, it's a new experience, so I felt like everyone was excited to hear that we were going to be outside. But now it's also difficult, mostly for the lights, because we get a limited amount of time in the night to actually have those lights put on. And we have a limited amount of space to change backstage or to even move to the different sites we need to be in.
Okay, I'm here with
Mr. Drobny.
And my first question for you is, what is the good play is going to be about? When will it be? And then if people wanted to watch it, how will they be able to do that?
Great questions. The play is by Federico Garcia Lorca, an iconic Spanish poet, Spanish playwright, titled Bodas de Sangre, Blood Wedding. It's going to premiere this Friday and Saturday. We've got an English production and a Spanish production, and the following weekend, the following Friday and the following Saturday as well.
Well, the play is mainly about an arranged marriage between a poor family and a rich family, and one of the moms their family has a history with the Felix family of blood and murder. And Blood Wedding is basically following that storyline again, saying that the days of blood have returned, and the bride and Leonardo Felix escape together, and they're trying to find them.
Okay, my next question for you is, as a director, what were some complications you had to overcome this year?
Well, I'll tell you what was one of the biggest things is we're doing it outdoors. Mm-hmm. So basically, because of the pandemic, we moved the theater from the auditorium to outdoors, and I'm going to tell you, one of the most challenging things was really just setting the stage up. The logistics of moving a stage from indoors to outdoors, the light towers, the lighting, all the logistical things I think were really the most complicated part. And then, it's Chicago. You got to hope that the weather stays nice. You got to hope you don't get any thunderstorms, any rain, any high winds, and we did have some of that, not all of it. Those were the biggest challenges. It's just now that we've got it set up outside and all the hard work of this cast and crew, just putting in mega hours. It's beautiful. I mean, it's something to see. This past weekend we did a dress rehearsal, and you had the lighting going, the moon, the outdoor elements. It's really, really beautiful. It's really cool. I think it's just a vibrant thing, and I think when you do a cutting edge play like Garcia Lorca play, being outside just adds to the ambiance, and it really does make it almost more authentic and more relevant to what the play is actually all about.
Thank you.
Thanks. Looking forward to seeing it this weekend.
Moving forward, Darius and I had the chance to go to the weight room to watch a special education kids powerlift.
This club is for students who are trying to get stronger. It takes place on Tuesdays in the West Leiden weight room. Mr. Mitchell, one of the club leaders, went more in depth about the club and his experiences with the kids in the last few years.
This club has been around since 2015, and ever since it's been a great addition, I think, to the Leiden community. And I actually got involved in this club because when I was in high school, I was a student helper with the Special Olympics powerlifting, and kind of always just wanted to be involved with it, and here I am. Definitely a lot of improvements, and it's really cool to see the kids start from freshman year all the way to their senior year. We've actually had one student who actually deadlifted 385 pounds one year, and he won the state, won first place in his weight class. So it's been really cool to see, and these kids really get into it, and they really enjoy it. So that's why that's what it's all about.
Luca, who is currently a junior at West Leiden, talks about how powerlifting has been for him in the last 3 years.
About Special Olympics and powerlifting. That's why. And I'm going to do this for my family and my friends. Last Wednesday, my first Wednesday, I did good, exactly how I planned it. And then third Wednesday, I was a little out of stroke. But today I did good. I trained harder and hard at the park every day, all that kind of stuff every day.
Darius, let me tell you something. They are actually much stronger than you.
Last time I checked, you can't even mention plate.
Okay, whatever, bro. One of the reasons we are allowed to go back to the gym is actually because of the COVID vaccine.
Here's Nicole and Dahlia with more information.
Governor J.B. Pritzker announced that Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine has been authorized for ages 16 and older as of April 12, 2021. It has been proven that side effects are possible after receiving either 1 or 2 doses of any of the 3 vaccines currently being administered in the United States. But not everyone experiences them. Crystal Herrera, a West Leiden senior, talked to us about her experience after taking the Moderna vaccine.
So after being vaccinated, I have been doing the same thing, wearing my mask at work, constantly washing my hands before break, after break, everything. And then also, if I can't go wash my hands, obviously I've just been using hand sanitizer.
Every local public health agency in Illinois can now choose to expand eligibility for the COVID-19 vaccine to anyone ages 16 years and older, according to the Illinois Department of Public Health.
I think it's really good that 16-year-olds can get the vaccine now, since I've seen a lot of studies where 16 20-year-olds have the highest COVID cases, and hopefully this will just bring us back to normal.
About 29.9% of the United States is fully vaccinated as of April 2021. The latest CDC update informed us that fully vaccinated individuals no longer need a face mask outdoors unless in a big crowd. West Leiden senior Andy Didovich, a pharmacy technician at a local Walgreens, gave us his insight on the vaccination process that has been going on since early 2021.
I got the Pfizer vaccine early January, and then I got my second dose early mid-February. So since everyone can now receive the vaccine 16 and up, we give about 100 shots, a little bit over 100 on weekdays, and then on weekends, since we're a little bit short-staffed, we tone it down to about 20 to 40 shots.
During the pandemic, Andy became a certified immunizer at Walgreens and compared his experience to a roller coaster since it becomes very chaotic and challenging at times.
So my experience as a certified immunizer has definitely been a huge roller coaster the past few months. It's given me a bigger responsibility in the pharmacy. It's also given me kind of a different perspective to look at as to what goes on in daily life of a pharmacist, really, providing immunizations, with consultations after vaccines.
If you're you're 16 years or older, register now for your COVID vaccine. For WLTV, this is Nicole Duenas.
Everyone for the amazing news.
There's. Before we go, can I tell you a joke?
I guess.
What did the drummer name his two daughters?
What?
And a 1 and a 2.
And don't forget, go Eagles!